Alright, yeah. Up on Mixer. 1 second. Oh man, bless me. Alright, we should be up and running and good to go. Thank you so much for tuning in with me this evening. We're going to be showcasing NBA 2K20 here at Xbox Interactive Studios. We're going to be showcasing live across Facebook Live, retailer websites, and of course Mixer. So do not hesitate to ask us any and all questions that you might have about the game or about Interactive Studios so that we can get back to you about it in real time. This is one of the most anticipated releases of the year every year because there are some super devoted NBA 2K fans out there. And there are some really cool inclusions in this year's NBA 2K that haven't been in the other ones, and some of them that have been refined. So you guys know it, you guys love it. It includes the WNBA as well, so it's the women's NBA. Hey Vortex, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, so this also includes the women's NBA, which is probably the coolest thing, one of the coolest new inclusions about the game. Obviously, my career is amazing. DJ was taking you through some of that earlier today. But we're going to be going through My League, so if you're familiar with other sports games similar to NBA 2K, like FIFA and things like that, where you have your, it's called career mode in that, but it's more, that translates over to My League, which is basically you can choose the manager mode kind of thing, where you can go through, manage, and go about your own business like that. So we're going to see how that works. Super keen to crack onto this one, Vortex. It's going to be sick. Miss Nos, how are you this evening? How are ya? Good to see you. Let's get into it. So, actually what I think we might do is try and get into a tutorial first, so that we can run it through. Right, let me see. Features, I guess? Maybe not. Coach settings. Yeah, it's court mode's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, sick. Maybe, let me see. Learn how to play 2K. Alright, let's do this then. Practice plays? Controls and tips, I guess. Move and hold on and release. Press and hold X then release. Okay, I guess training game? I guess we'll jump into that. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm super keen for it, Vortex. Yeah, I'm very well, Miss Nos. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. Alright, game loaded. Let's crack into it. Alright. Move and hold R then release, or press and hold X then release. I see. So it's like, so you want to get it like right at there, like right at the apex kind of thing. I see. Alright, I see. Yeah, the music's always cool. The soundtracks to NBA are always amazing. I don't know if I prefer using X or if I want the stick. From 3. Alright. What about we move in? Good catch. Oh, so it is much easier to do it from in here. Grab the ball, thank you. Nice. So perfecting that is definitely going to be an art. Show moves. Change tutorial. Alright, so I guess that's shooting done. Or what if I see. Yeah, 2K is super clean, definitely. Try and dunk. I guess that's... I mean, we'll figure it out. Okay. Dribbling. Hold right trigger and move in any direction. Alright, cool. Alright. Tyrannic Sum, how are you, man? Triple threat. Alright, then quickly release with left pivot. Oh, and I guess that I can fake it out? I can be like... Oh, psych, you thought. Ah, I see. So I can be like, nope. Nope. Oh, no, okay. Suppose that worked out. Okay, triple threat, I guess. Passing. A to pass. Tyrannic Sum. Yeah, I do, man. Alright. That's pretty straightforward. Free throw. Oh, it's way slower on free throws. Nice, man. Alright, so I guess it's slower on free throws because they want to make it easier to hit it, I guess. Clean. Give me the ball. Alright, okay, I see. Nice. Pick and roll. Oh, nice, I like this. Oh, nice. Ah, that's cool. Alright. Nice. So I want that, and then I'll just roll around him. Nice, cute. Alright, let's try it again. So if we... What does that mean next to that? Alright, what is that symbol next to this? Fade. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is here between fade and pick. Oh, is it his movement after the block? So, okay. In a fade, let's try that one more time, just because I want to get this around my head. In a fade, I guess he moves away from the play then. Like fades away that way. And then, in a roll... Yeah, he'll move in afterwards. I'm with ya, I'm with ya. Playing in the post. Press and hold LT to post up. So you can pass it to him if you have too many defenders. Yeah, so fade will like sort of pull him away from the play. Roll will push him into the play. Gotcha. So face up, and this is more defensive. This is like I can just throw. Oh no, okay, I can't pass. Sure. It's easy enough. Defense. Which one am I? A low defensive stance. And I guess I should just track him? So, I guess the difficulty with being in a low defense... Oh! There's so much more to all of these different things. So that's a jump shot, bank shot. So... I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between these two things. Normal layup. Cool. Bank shot. Wait, nope. Ah, I see. Driving right along the baseline. So if I do this... Ooh. Move and hold R down while driving with the ball in the right hand. So how do I put the ball in my right hand? Like this. We'll figure that one out. Cradle layup. Move and hold. Yeah, okay. Ah, this is the exciting one. So, right trigger, so it's sprinting, and then... Nice. And there isn't really a bar for that, I guess. I think it's just you do it. Nice. Alright. Dominant or offhand dunk? Hold R up, left, or right. Determines the dunking hand. Ah, that's pretty awesome. So I guess if we go, and we do it like this, I see. Alright, flashy dunk. I feel like this is all I'm going to be doing then. Nice. And this is like... Oh yeah, we're already familiar with that one. RT move. Oh, okay, alright. Spin gather. There are so many of these. Okay. I feel like we've got a pretty good understanding of that. Dribbling, then. What else do we need to know? Ah, that's a little step thing. Alright, cool. Hesitation. Ah. Alright, I see. Oh, that was not intentional. Cross to hesitation escape. Oh man, this is so detailed, hey. Oh, it's got me in a shooting. Ah, I see. Wow. Oh, I like that. I think I'll use that one a lot, actually. So it's like sprinting, and then you move that down to take a step back. Beautiful, I see. I do like the spin, actually. Not entirely sure. Okay, so jump will make me like... A jump shot will sort of... Giving it this. Right. Alright. Alright. Cool. Triple threat. So what was this one again? So this is all about just fakes. Pass. So that goes over the top, that's through, that's under. Fake pass. Ah, nice. Alright, okay. Ah, I like that. Alright, okay, I see. Double tap B to pass. Double tap. Oh, nice. Okay, alley-oop. I like this. So then we go. So then I guess if we bring it back out, double tap Y and then up, will it dunk? Oh, okay. Wait. So if we go. Lead to basket pass. Okay. Man, this is crazy. So many of them. Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. Free throw. Yeah, free throw would be pretty straightforward, I would imagine. What does this mean? Ah, that's what that is. It's telling me which side it's on. I see. Slip screen and early fade, man. Playing in the post. What's this one again? Whew. Alright. Defense. This is where we were up to. Press Y when near the shooter. Okay. So if we like... Wait. So I guess I didn't block that in time? Right. I'm telling you, defense is going to be tough in this one. Alright, we totally did that. I don't know what it means by in the passing lane. Wow, go him. Fast shuffle. Oh, it's like moving quickly, I guess. Oops. Wow, okay, I got done. Hands up. Move and hold R up. Right. Shot contest. I don't really understand the significance of shot contest as compared to block. Why do I need to flop ever? I don't know, that's something that I think I have to understand. Ah, I see. Hold left trigger when near an opponent after the ball has been shot. after the ball has been shot is when I have to start doing it, I guess. Wow, this guy is so good. Press X or move and hold that in any direction while the ball is in the air. So what was this again? Box out. Man. Alright, and then what are the last ones? Moving off the ball. I see. Full scrimmage. Oh, right, nice. This is what it's going to be like. And then I guess now I'm defending. How do I swap who I am? So on offense, it's pretty simple because I just throw the ball to people. But then, is it just whoever's closest to the ball? Oh, it's A is how I swap on defense. Okay, that makes sense. Pretty straightforward. Sure. Okay. I think I get it. Cool. We're done with that. Let's quit. Sure. Let's get into the management mode. So there have been a lot of different additions to the management mode that make it a little bit more interactive. It's more like a story kind of thing. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's go out of here, my league. Now we're going to do my GM 2.0. That's what we're going to do. Alright. My GM. What did I just do? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Play a robust 80-year experience where you'll have complete customization every aspect of how your league plays out. I guess if I do this, do I get to play the games? Let me see. I guess I go... I mean, I gotta go medium, right? Christopher Richmond. Scott O'Gilligan, Bernard Patton. I see. Classic Harvey Baxter. Eric Burnish. Oh my gosh. This guy's gotta be like the Lakers or something. I am not a huge follower of the NBA, so I don't know a huge concept of it, but I do enjoy the games. Who's this guy? I guess we gotta play someone successful, right? Jason Sutton. Golden State, okay. Sure, let's play him. Jason Sutton. That's me, I'm Jason Sutton. Team roster. Of course, it's Steph Curry. Klay Thompson. Alright, They're my main guys. Alright, sure. Let's do this. What's randomized governor personality mean? Yeah, I guess that's what I do. Yes. Alright, you can choose one of our customizable preset looks or download the My NBA 2K20 app to scan your own face from my GM. That's pretty funny. So I don't actually have any head scan data, so we just gotta exit out of that. That's pretty funny. Alright. So it's quite customizable actually. That's really cool. Sure, let's go with this guy. We can edit. Wow, it's super in detail too. Super detailed. We gotta change his facial hair. What is that? Sure, let's give him a moustache. We're gonna make it as dark as possible so it stands out from a mile away. I like it. Chin. Oh, and I guess you can choose to have like a softer or weaker chin. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna open the door. Oh, bless me. Holy moly. Sure, let's choose that. And then I guess we can change the color of it too. Unsinkable. How are you, man? Thank you for the follow. Hair pattern. Ah, I see. Well, he's gotta have a fade going. Go neck fade, sure. Hair corner. Oh, yeah. If we go round and we just give him like a basic fade. Nah, we go no fade. I'll give him like a just slightly darker brown hair. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Alright, nice. This is our guy. Skin. Oh yeah, cool. He just gets us. See the crib and ask who did I steal from? Price tags on making first name. We will call him. Maverick Carter couldn't even get the deal done. Scared to come towards us, got from us. Louisville hush money for my Barry. Rick Pitino, I take him to casinos. Stack casinos, get all of you. Classic Barry Xbox. Worms, I just opened up a can of those. My mother had a flower shop, but I was Sandra's Rose. Two girls that I like Indiana Jones. I make them walk together like I'm Amber Rose. I like it. Barry Xbox. Hey there, Barry. First and foremost, welcome to the team. Thank you, Mr. Sutton. Of course, thanks for having me. I'm ready to get started. Before I do, is there anything you'd like to discuss first? Well, you've got a great reputation, but I want to know a bit more about how you lead the organization. If you had to sum up the key to management in a word or phrase, what would it be? It's got to be leadership. Leadership that comes from the top down and make sure everyone sees me working hard in all branches of the organization. So that's an interesting approach. That's all I have for now. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Not right now, though. If anything comes to mind, I'll be sure to let you know. Cool. Perfect. Glad to hear it, Baz. Stop by this week once things settled. Drop by. We'll go. Cool. Alright, you can see how many AP you'll have for the week here. I guess AP is action points, so how many different things we can do on any given day. Oh, we have 3. Yep. Action points, cool. Assistant GM gives recommendations on actions you can take here. Task you can receive from anyone can be seen here. Score will increase there. As you take actions to make the team better, your experience here will increase. Right, so these are my sort of recommended activities. So, well, we have 3 action points. Let's have a quick look. So, season hasn't started yet. It's 22nd of October. We got a first game against the Clippers in a couple days, right? Or is that today? Oh, no. The 22nd is today. In 2 days, we've got our first game against the Clippers. So before then, social media. Oh yeah, cool. We can check to see what people are saying about. Alright. I'm liking this. So, let's go through and get a new task. Oh, well, we'll have a look at this. Let's trigger the use of an action. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Let's do this and we can see. Our attendance has been good, but I want to see it even better. I want you to fill out most of the games this season. Alright, okay. I see. I'm with you. I'm gonna do it, baby. Absolutely, it's one of the greatest rosters this building has ever seen. Glad to hear we agree. This squad is killer. Selling out should be a piece of cake. Alright, well, I mean, sell out 18 games as a task. Sure. New task from CFO. Alright, let's chat with him too. I feel like it's important to understand, like, you know, the sort of expectations this early into the season. We got a squad here. I expect us to make the playoffs. Hey, baby, Ryan Tucker, I got you. We're already planning for a deep run. I think we can win it all, baby. Sweet. I've been seeing too many empty seats in the arena. Let's get our attendance to be the top of the league. Well, if I'm selling out 18 games, then I've got to be having good attendance. So, yeah, I got that too. Gotcha. I have got you. Top 10 attendance. Okay. Thanks, Asher. Alright, we got a meeting with our trainer. Yeah, let's have a chat. Hey Jerson, I've got something small to chat with you about. No problem, what's up? I guess I'll praise him, right? We went over a month without an injury in training. It's all thanks to you. Of course, we've been working really hard to keep the team in peak shape. Nice. Well, hey, that's important. Change staff. Do I want to do that? Alright, the Lakers have already played a game and won. So that's, okay, it's team status. Neutral. Neutral. Is anyone not neutral? No. I will have a chat with Steph Curry first. He's like a key piece of this team. I'm gonna do that. Do I want to change stuff? I don't think so. I'm positive as well, Asher. You know what I'm saying? It's positive vibes. Alright, Steph Curry, let's have a chat, baby. What do you got for me? Yes. Meeting room, Wednesday, October 23rd. Hey, you familiar with breaking codes? I'm no cryptologist, but I know a thing or two. What's up? Got this code, I'm not sure what it does. Weird, what's the code? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Looks like a key to something. Tried everything that shows 25 digit keys, no dice. Maybe it's a prank? Is that... Can I enter that somewhere? I wonder if I can. Well, I mean, we're playing a game today, aren't we? So what happens if I don't press play game? Do I want to change the stuff? I mean, him maybe. Timmerman. Who's he? The trainer. He's got like bees. CFO. So this guy is pretty expensive, but I'd kind of expect him to be. Alright. I guess we'll just keep that. Alright, now it's play game. Is that an action? Yes. Yeah. Alright, let me play this game. Alright, I see. Klay Thompson, Glenn Robinson, Draymond Green, Willie Cauley-Stein. Against the Clippers, so it's Lewis Williams, Landry Shamet, Paul George. Oh man. Kawhi Leonard, 97 rated. Yeesh. It's actually rated higher than Steph Curry. Whew. Yeah, of course. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a loading screen. Oh.
I'm Candace Parker, and you're watching 2K TV.
What's this?
On 2K TV this week, WNBA icon from the LA Sparks, Candace Parker. The Neighborhood Scout is back to tip off new neighborhood events. We're going behind the scenes of the My Career story and showcasing your best dunks from 2K Day.
Huh. Okay. So I guess that's just a cute little loading screen thing. Oh, this is at home then? Cool.
Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 22, Glenn Robinson III. At center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 2, Willie Cauley-Stein. From Michigan State, number 23, Draymond Green.
This is pretty cool. I like this.
From Washington State, number 11, Klay Thompson.
This is pretty high.
And from Davidson, number 30,
Steph Curry.
The head coach of your home team is Steve Kerr. Let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors!
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Hart.
This is cool.
And we welcome in
Very
someone
cinematic.
who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next. That's the next phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue for
This
you?
is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep. My voice is waking them up. I'm excited.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a Warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
Cute.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And you can see how Klay Thompson fits with this team, Bill. Seems to be the perfect complement to Steph and the other Warriors around him.
Yeah, like him and Steph have the same great quality of
Nice.
just really fun to play with. Can fit in with whatever franchise you have, whatever supporting cast you have. Doesn't need the ball to succeed. But
right.
if you need him to get more
get into
shots,
it.
he can do that too. Incredible defender. It's actually become overrated to talk about how underrated of a defender he is, because I think people know
Yeah, I
he's
got
an
the ball.
underrated
I
defender.
don't quite know what I
He
pressed.
can guard everybody from 6'8" to 5'10", and I actually think he's more than a compliment. I think he's a worthy sidekick for Steph. I would give him sidekick status, Kevin.
I want to be your sidekick.
Hey, that's great. I would never call you a compliment. I would say you're a sidekick.
I'd give you compliment.
Thank you.
And the Clippers starting 5. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Williams and
All right.
Shamet are the guard set. And it's Harrell in at center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Green and Cauley Stein are down low.
Oh,
Curry and Clay, the
That's a
Splash
three, baby.
brothers, in
All right.
the backcourt.
It's
And
defense that I want to
Robinson
get
in
better
the first
at.
slot. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Los Angeles.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought, Greg, the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Williams passes to Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a
All right, I
chance at the line.
fouled. Still learning. This is going to be our first proper game of
Paul George
2K20.
going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind,
Nice.
do anything to address
Cute little layup
the,
there.
any
Your boy,
rule
Steph
change,
Curry.
which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
You can't lose what the game is.
No,
it's
you-
bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside, and
And it's the
Ooh.
passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes.
Thank you, Asher.
But they're the
Our
most
resident,
unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups.
noise
and they
maker?
play- you know, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, you know, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
nice shot by Thompson.
Rained it.
Well, no matter what else he does, Klay Thompson will always be known for his scoring. There are plenty of other things he does on the court to contribute, but scoring is his #1 job.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bill, in 2012, you wrote an article
Cool.
about the Warriors
Easy.
franchise.
Easy
How
one.
to annoy a fan base in 60 steps.
Yeah.
A terrific piece. How fortunes have changed for this organization in every way.
Yeah, team of the decade. You could say probably one of the 5 or 6 best teams ever. 5 straight finals runs hadn't happened since Bill Russell and the Celtics, you know, a million years ago.
no one was even there.
And one of the iconic backcourts ever. One of the best playoff players
Yeah,
ever
boy.
in Curry. And then,
Oh, give it to
you
him.
know, I just think we'll look back at them a little more fondly
Wait,
than maybe
what was the dunk again?
they were remembered in the moment. People were so mad when Durant went there. It's a really fun team. My life was more fun with it in it.
You think 5
No worries.
finals appearances in
Hey,
Complaining
nice
about
takes.
the
What's going on
Warriors,
there?
you need to
Why
look
do you
at
say
them.
I
that?
agree. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down
What-
low.
what aren't you a fan
They've
of?
really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And plenty
Yeah, give
of
me that
contact
foul.
on the
Give me
shot.
that
So 2 free throws coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
You can see the bind a defender is in when trying to check Klay Thompson. He's a lights-out shooter, which means you have to close. But the other thing is you don't want to foul him too much, guys, because he's a knockdown free throw shooter, too.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cauley
All right,
Stein.
we're in.
Omari Spellman comes in for Draymond Green. Alec Burks checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell.
I left
Green
that
comes
one
in
way
for
open
Kawhi
for
Leonard.
him.
And Harkless is subbed in for Landry Shamet. Bill, you look at
Glad I
the
didn't
awards
get it.
given
Is
out
that
by the
your
league.
player's name?
Most
I mean,
have
'cause
been
I guess
around
so.
for a while.
Oh, that was
But is there
awful.
any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was that did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see
what I'm
bench
asking,
celebration
Tokes, is
award.
what, in your opinion, is
Certain
like
teams just have
what
these
makes it the way
guys
that it is?
good
Like,
at pointing.
I think I'm pretty sure I
good at
punched him in the face.
fist pumping, first guy during the timeout, running over.
Like, yeah, what is it specifically that you're not a fan of? Because admittedly, like I said before, I haven't played much 2K. But what makes this?
That guy deserves some shine.
Like, what do you?
Last
Well,
year,
what are your thoughts?
DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the
Like,
first
sure, you're
guys I
saying
remember who was just great
you're
at
saying
this
that
before he
about
started
it, but I
playing.
just I
Late
want some
2000s
insight.
clips.
You know?
I was like, man, this guy's really.
Wanna know
he's
why
not
you're
playing,
saying
but
it.
he's
Yeah,
really
he's into
figuring
it,
out how to
yeah.
affect
Especially
the
because
game.
you said you played 2K19.
And Williams is sort of the
that's bad.
classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Am I? When did that happen? I guess just auto-changing his own.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. From 13, kept alive. Looney kicks to Burks. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Harkless. The shot goes down and it gets this
Back
game
up to
back
even.
to even.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Spellman.
If you ever
Give it
notice
to him.
Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Williams for 3. Hits the
I left him
three-point
way
line.
open there.
Williams has got 12.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Burks' shot is good.
You know, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Fair enough, man. Well, look, hey, if that's
Here's George, and he could not get
Hey,
that one
come
to go.
on.
A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
fair enough.
This is his
Fair enough,
second
man.
trip to the line in this one.
Look, it's still early days.
That's what he
Like,
was
there's a lot
able
of
to convert on a
opportunity
season ago
for
from
those
the
issues to be
line.
addressed, I'm sure. And see, I like that. I like 19. Okay, all right, sure. I like
That's good from George.
Well, I don't know
criticism
that when he was selected
or with
10th
like a
overall back
foundation
in
rather than just
2010,
calling it out for
that
the
casual
sake of calling
fan
it out.
understood that Paul George would become one of the most
I like that.
effective
Thanks for your
two-way
input, man.
players in
Thank
the
you.
NBA, but he's done just that.
And George drops them both. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Thompson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, the defense just slightly out of position, and Klay Thompson takes advantage. Nice.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Easy. Easy.
So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 2. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Give me that.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Launches it. Curry's shot is off.
No good, no good. Maybe too
They get a
greedy
hand
to
on
go
it.
for the three there.
Over in the corner, Williams. 4 seconds left. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Oh, okay.
Klay Thompson has been leading
Yeah,
the
right.
charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
So you were saying you played a lot of
So
19?
much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
Thanks for the
And
support,
it
man.
all
And hey, thanks for the
starts on
for
that end.
the
Warriors
sort of
feel
insight.
like if
I
they
appreciate
take
it,
care
dude.
of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
Oh, that was no good.
And it's
That
been a
was no
pretty
good.
even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged
nice.
in other areas as well.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Paul George. JaMychal Green is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Williams. It's Kevin Gillian at the 5. Now, here's Burks. 5 points in the game.
Assists like that.
What do you mean by a
have
99? Is that like a
effort
rank?
today. Terrific ball movement.
Oh,
And
is it,
so
or is it like the
George will
career
bring it
mode
up
where
for
like
the
you
Los
the
Angeles
player mode
Clippers.
where like you've made your
They
player
trail
up to
by
like a
1.
99 ranked player?
And against the Warriors, no lead is safe. They erase deficits, Bill, as you know,
Oh,
as
nice,
quickly
man.
as any team we've seen.
Yeah, the 3-ball was,
Backcourt.
when I was growing up and when you were growing up and you were down 15 in the 3rd quarter, it was almost insurmountable. Like, you really had to have a lot of stuff
How are we
going
gonna
on.
get there?
Yeah, now it's like you make 4 threes and you're down 3. And the Warriors are the best at that. They're the best 3-point shooting team ever.
In the blink of an eye. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just incredible.
You're
how
up
they-
17 and you still don't feel safe, and that's just who they are.
And they don't blink. I mean, like, there's never
No.
panic, right? You never see
No,
panic.
never. They're very comfortable with who they are.
Count that
Dummy.
bucket.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Burks can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. Leonard attacking and
Man.
finished off by Leonard.
Thanks for the support, dude. I
As
appreciate that.
unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
All right, I got some ground to
D'Angelo
work back.
Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And the shot goes in. They'll name a couple past
No.
superstars
That's it,
that
man. If
didn't always
you're
get enough
being
credit for
serious, then
being
yeah,
as
definitely.
dominant
I
as
appreciate
they
it.
were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years.
What is this?
Dominant in '83, they won the title. And
Oh, they've called a timeout.
Really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome.
Wait, no,
and
that
has
was me.
now
I
just
called
been
the
swept
timeout.
under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So
You
I
never
would go
hear
with
his
him
name,
first.
ever.
Never.
even do
Well,
that?
it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Over Russell. Williams can't hit.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play
All right,
was
let's bring it
designed
back.
to go in that direction.
bring it back.
Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Fires the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the 2nd period. Only 1 triple for him
Give me that
tonight.
foul.
And the final call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Yes, you got it.
Bill, hypothetically, 2-on-2, Steph Curry and Del Curry against Clay and Michael Thompson. Which family tandem wins?
Are they playing right now, or are we
No,
using...
they're going back in their primes.
So it's prime against prime.
Prime against prime.
On offense,
right
with
in the
Curry the
wheel.
ball.
I think Clay and Michael would win because Michael Thompson was
really?
He was really good back in the day. I
Yeah.
don't think Del Curry or Steph Curry could have handled him with a low post. I think if they were playing now, the Currys would be like 20-point favorites.
I
They
think
just shoot threes.
10 points down. Nice
Del
takes.
should
I
be in
honestly,
the team.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
the
ISO is.
Rockets couldn't have put him in the corner like Ryan Anderson. I think he can still play.
Here's Williams after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Here's Zubac. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Harrell against Green. No good on the three. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Shamet. Good. Nice job down low.
Thanks, man. I will.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Burks. And no good. Trying to use
Maybe
the
I should
glass.
stop.
Los Angeles has
Maybe I
gone
should start
1-2
going for the
on
jump shots,
three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Oh, hey, I did that.
And it's the Warriors on the break. And that one goes out of bounds.
Oh, okay, it's our ball.
A moment here to see the numbers for Cauley Stein. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him.
All right, that's how I think I'm going to start
I'll
shooting.
tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right, I'm
There's
ready.
your number right here on my
Yes,
speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
Well, Doris, you read most reporters. They try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
Well, I think that's what makes him
All
special,
right, we're down
Kevin,
14.
right? He has his
got
own
some
lens
points to be
through
making
which
up.
he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
And here is Green after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the pass to Leonard. Count it. Good.
All right, I need
Leonard's
to
got
be
10 points in the
improving
game.
here.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
That one goes in. 15 points for Klay Thompson.
All right, we gotta improve on
It doesn't take
this.
a lot for Klay Thompson to catch fire. This guy, an exceptional scorer who can go on some long streaks. Woo, woo, woo.
And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul number 2. Yeah, Australia. Yes, indeed.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson inside the line, and the last second attempt doesn't
I probably
fall.
could have
And so
probably
it's
could have
Los
done that a
Angeles
little bit better.
with a sizable lead as the
16
All right,
points.
David,
We've got
thank you,
a
and
fair
stay
bit
with
of
us,
ground to be
folks.
making
We'll
up.
be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one
let's skip that.
leading the way
Let's-
at the start.
let's
It was
skip past
Lou
this.
Williams. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 1. And that wraps up the
Play on
halftime show.
2K cam? I do that. Not broadcast? Alright, let me do that then.
And after a very lopsided first.
Alright. Options. Settings. Where am I? Camera. Oh, camera, maybe. 2K. Yes.
First half, we'll see if things play out a little more
This is
evenly
a
here in
lot
the
better.
second. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Robinson in at the 3.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Robinson, that's good.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Double team on Williams. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Robinson pulls it in. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays,
oh man, I
he
should
shuttered
hit that
himself
for
in his
sure.
room because he didn't want the attention. To this day,
Got
he
me.
lets his play do the talking. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Robinson. Pass to Green. 11 feet away, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green.
Cool. All right,
Curry's
still
got
down by
his second
15.
bucket of the game to go.
Boy,
But we still have 2 quarters left, so we
Even
can
when
come
the
back.
defense is on him, Steph Curry will find a way.
So
All right, we'll
timeout
do.
called here, the first for Los Angeles. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections.
Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. And Aromatic as well.
The
Thank you, dude.
reigning all-star
Thanks for the follow.
starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
He gets that one.
Well, that's become one of the most recognizable shots in all of basketball, the Steph Curry jumper.
Williams finds Leonard.
Oh, I got a touch to it as well. Thank you for the
Williams
support,
has got
guys. I
4
appreciate
points
it.
now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Robinson for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting
20
this huge
points.
lead. And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have
Wait, did I call
valued
this?
each possession.
Russell, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. Last year,
Shooting with the
getting
right
it
stick
done.
boosts your chances of winning.
17
Okay, cool.
and 3-point
Cool.
field goal percentage, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And one of the better 3-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said,
I think I'm gonna just keep giving the ball to Steph Curry. I'm just gonna find him and just give him the ball the
Let's
entire
catch
time.
up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have
That was
some
no good.
injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing.
Oh,
thank you.
Yeesh.
Boy, that open
No,
look
I
set up
honestly,
by
I
Kawhi Leonard,
have
that's probably the most underrated
very little
aspect
historical
of his
involvement with the NBA.
Cauley
So,
Stein dishes to Russell.
yeah, I don't really follow a team.
Some nice
Should,
passing
though.
by Golden State.
It's always entertaining to watch. How about you, man?
Fires the 3. And no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence.
Your
was,
event, this is
one
very
of
literally my
aggressiveness,
first game of
a lot
NBA
of
2K, yes.
instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. but I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverly, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have...
I think what I'm going to do is this. So I'll quit. I think I need a few... I think I need a few more practice games. I think I need to practice a bit more before I get into this. 2KU. Alright, I'll have a look at that. Alright. Scrimmage, I guess? Is that the best thing? Oops. I don't know how I locked in as, but still. Let's try this and we'll see what we can learn. Game loaded, continue. Give me 1 sec, guys. One sec. Oh, man. Alright, it's just getting a bit warm, is all. Alright. Choose sides. Oh, I want to play as Golden State. What does that mean? Hot zones. Okay. So
get there. Get the ball back. Put it back.
What I think I actually need to do is, rather than just muck around like that, go through the practices again. So 2KU training. We'll go through here. Step 1, curry for 3. I like your simple approach. So with this, you guys could probably help me out. So green obviously means it goes in, right? But is it like the lower down on the bar? See, that doesn't... Is it like... Green is 100%. Is it like the closer to it you get, the higher chance of it going in? Like if I did like that. Hang on. That doesn't make sense to me. So if I did like this, if I went like there. See, that's gone in more times for me than that has. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if I go there, like that has a lower chance of going in than like there. See, I don't get that. Game, I see. So is it like, does it just come down to the player's stats? Like, if a player has better three-point ability, they'll be more likely to land those shots? Keen, thank you for the follow. Yes, okay, sure. So I guess what I'm going to do is just... See, it's not... I don't think it's shooting so much that I have a big... See the blue circle underneath? Yes, I do. Shoot in spots where red dots pop up. Ah. So why is that? What's the red dot supposed to represent? Hot zones. I see what you're saying. So like from 3, that's not red. What over here is? Well, that was just green, so that'll go in any day of the week. But is there a way I can see where the red zones are, or should I just have to look for the dots? It's more like if you know your jump shot good enough. Like I've varies as well. Okay. Unit. Anyone can green. Yeah, that's what's wild to me. Like, it doesn't even particularly matter where you are. So I want to be getting in those red zones like every day of the week. Keen as well. No, your jump shot good enough. Okay. Yeah, sure. So if anyone can green and you're good enough at the game, then you'll just give it to anyone and they'll green. Like 9 times out of 10, if you're good enough, then you just green. So does that mean like in online games, you'll come up against people who are just like just insane at the game, and just as soon as they get the ball on offense, they'll score? Okay. That's interesting. Because like I've played a lot of FIFA. Like FIFA is sort of if there's a sport game that I've played, it's FIFA. So my reference for sports games comes from that. And so like to have a mechanic in the game where it's like a 100% shot guarantee, like a 100% point guarantee, is crazy to me. So I guess people would just sit here for hours or just play through the games long enough to just be like, I'm going to hit this shot green every time. So I guess what then I should be going to is defense. Defense. A low defensive stance. Steph Curry or Aisha Curry? And so on defense, like, is it... I'm guessing there's not like one right thing to do every time. I guess it's just different. That guy just rolled me. Intense defense. But I guess that's just basketball as well. Like, the advantage is always with the shooter. Pretty sure I just like mauled him in the face. Combo of left trigger and right stick. Okay. Right, okay, I see. So going for a block really puts you out. Like... As well as a mistimed steal. Let's see. Wait, so what was that thing that I was... Hang on. On-ball steal. What is... So what's an on-ball steal as compared to a steal? Passing lane versus a 1-1. Passing lane. Spot block. I love flop. Rebounding. I think this is what I want the most. That's why after the ball hits the rim. Passing lane like running with the striker and stealing the ball. Versus the one-on-one with... Ah! Okay, sure, okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Thank you for... Dude, you're amazing, thank you. All of you guys in the chat. Kane and Yuri, you guys are awesome. Thank you for your help. Hey, I did that. Then times like that, there's really not a whole lot I can do. I think my aim with this should be get ringside with the guy. And then it doesn't really matter, I'll just have advantage. So like, in this situation, I want to get... Oh, well, that's different, because he knew where the ball was gonna go. Alright, okay. You know what? I think I've done this enough that I have a better understanding. That I'm not just gonna like throw 30 points away. Let's go back to my league. Okay. Alright. Okay, I see what you're saying. So when the ball is up, you want to box them out to get them away so that you're in the best position. And then when the rebound happens, you jump for it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Whoa. I don't want to... What is going on in this game? I have to make up like 30 points.
Of the list.
27 points.
Question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Green. And Alec Burks subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Oh, that's right.
There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And guess how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few, and if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Russell is out there with Curry. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Spellman in at the 4 spot.
Yeesh.
That's the Warriors 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award.
This guy's on
in
fire. His little circle
seasons.
thing is burning
With
up.
the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. It's stolen by
That's not the
Green.
way I meant to pass it.
Here's Harkless, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover.
Yeah,
It's
blocked
good.
it.
They've
That's
shown
okay.
some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Works for 3. Green with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can.
Steph Curry just axe trapped that
So
guy's
far,
neck.
they've had no answers.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Green draws the double. And George kicks to Zubats. Knocks it loose. Here's Spellman. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
All right, I'm down 29 points. I don't think I'm going to make that back in a quarter.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Jermichael Green. Also, Ivica Zubats out there. And it's Magruder in at the point. Here's Looney. It's
Like,
holding
how did
by
he miss
Los
that?
Angeles.
It's standing from the free throw
Green's
line.
got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Zubats. The shot from the low post is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's McKinney. Bangs home the trifecta.
Cool.
McKinney's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of
Hold
the
the
game.
right stick towards
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Magruder, covered by Evans. Here's Zubats, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join
Maybe I
him
should- okay.
in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny. He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. The pass to Pascal. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And
Right stick
Pascal
towards him,
pulls
give
it
you an
down.
automatic shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the rejection by Zubats.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
For the Clippers, Patterson comes in for Ivica Zubats. Robinson is subbed in for Harkless. Here's Magruder. Warriors with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Here's Burks. And again, no good by Golden State.
Flick. Okay.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Robinson. And he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From deep, Evans. And again, no good by
I think
Golden
I'm just going to
State.
stop going for threes because
LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Cabangeli. Trying his luck from deep. Tries again. And Patterson with the lay-in. Good. Patterson's got his first points of the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the middle. Here's Mann. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
McKinney, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And here is Robinson. And he drops in the
he
layup
just
off
got
the
around me
glass.
there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Passes it to Burks. Here's McKinney, guarded by Robinson. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best.
I think what I need to
every
do.
day.
Okay, I'm gonna go quit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna quit this, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try it again. I'll just quit it, but I'll put it on easy. I think I've got on medium at the moment, and I am really not ready for medium. Okay. Where am I? Back. Exit. Oop.
Hope you find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky.
Oh, hang on. I'm being told that we're experiencing some maintenance on Mixer. Where am I? Alright, well, I'm just gonna go on. Go easy. Easy. And then we'll go Jason, was it? Yeah, him. Yeah. Alright, we'll advance. Yes. Let's remake our guy. So him. No. Edit. So it was Barry Xbox.
Just to talk, got a lot of things to do, got a business I'm a star, so don't push me, don't treat me like no rookie, back up, then I boogie.
Okay.
Today, I think I'll pay your way, I think I made a way, save the day.
Alright, so yes, we have lost connection, but it is being worked on. Okay, so yes. So we promised to complete, yep. And then CFO, complete, yep. And then it was, did we do this? Assistant GM. Nice. So then it's this day. So then I just had a random chat with him. Coach game plan. You into roller coasters? So I just gave this guy some tickets. Alright, now I'm gonna play the game, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna do this. Do I have an action to use? Wow, that was quick. Oh, we won. So one of my actions is actually playing the game. Huh. I guess I'll do this as well. Out to 8. Well, that was quick. I'm level 2, I gain a skill point. Unlock trade finder. Change ticket and merch prices. I mean, give me some bonuses to all games. Yeah, that sounds mad. New task from head coach. Yes. Feels like the team isn't gelling well. We need to improve chemistry. Okay. Too many players at SG. What does that mean? Have at most 4 SGs. Business. Facilities. Fan attendance. I guess I'll do that. Wow, this is crazy in depth. There's so much in here. Oh my gosh. One of these guys. Yeah, you.
Crazy. I like that. You like that. So let's be crazy. The contact, impact. I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper.
I guess I'll just take one of these things then. You? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. End day. No. Oh, I guess the trade is just the only thing I do then? Alright, I'm chatting with Klay Thompson. That is wild. Okay, hang on. Weekly recap. Weekly meeting trainer. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Weekly press will attend. Press conference. Okay. What are your goals as a newly minted GM of the Golden State Warriors? Big things. That's what I was brought here to do. Nice. Great. Well, I want to play the game today, so... When did we win another game? I wasn't here for that. Trading block. Well, I want a... Maybe like... Yeah, sure. Him. Who's getting rid of him? Propose trade. So I'm trading him for...
Can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
Like.
Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
This?
Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Get you some. Yeah.
Shooting guard. Yes. Propose trade. Yes. Yes. Okay, what's his counteroffer?
You know, yeah, home for a while, then back on road.
Yes.
I'm gone, come back, then claim my throne. You mad, you broke, I'm
brilliant. I did it.
We toast, West Coast.
Alright. What can I do here? And an extra facility. Spend AP to change facilities. I want an extra facility. Yeah, nice. Indeed. Well, I gotta go to facilities.
Can't wait till I get my song. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
There.
Man, just
Facilities. I get to choose something else.
get you some. Yeah.
Concession revenue.
Get you some. Just can't wait till I get these songs.
Can't match my tribe. I don't know how he stay fly. My God, my vibe, more of a shrimp and a
Right.
lobster guy. I may go check my monster ties. No jive, both sides.
Well, I want to play this game now.
Big dog can't override.
Let's do it.
Make sure my photo right.
Yes.
This cool, I'm the prototype. This swagger don't come overnight.
All right, the New Orleans Pelicans.
Welcome to 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We hope you are enjoying NBA 2K20.
There's so much to check out in the game, but one of the biggest additions is the WNBA.
Yes, all your favorite players and teams are included, and recently the WNBA playoffs tipped off.
And we caught up with future Hall of Famer and superstar Candace Parker at the mocap studio. Let's take a look.
She's tall, man. She's very tall. 6'4".
New Orleans, the Big Easy. That's the site for the Warriors. Welcome to 2K Sport.
They have their little like intro promo thing.
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans.
So it's really interesting how like you can choose to play this from a very managerial perspective, or you don't even play the games, or you can.
They'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt, and it's Robinson in at the threesome. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Thompson from long range.
Nice.
Buries it from three-point range.
Cool.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Rockets. Ingram,
oh wow, that was actually so
open.
good from them.
Robinson pulls it in.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Lets it go with a 3. Pelicans pull it in.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
That one good for 2.
That's a shame.
We're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The defense was good, but what can you do? Curry just leveled up.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And stolen by Williamson. Pass the ball. Passes it to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Right, so he greened that.
Williamson's got his second bucket.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Now, here's Curry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
All right,
and really it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages.
Slow it down, slow
Their
it down.
success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Green. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And again, no good by Golden State. New Orleans leading by 7. Williamson kicks the ball. And the pass to Ingram. An easy 2 points on the layup.
All right.
Out of town, the 2018 draft, Smitty. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all
How do I
hands
stop
on
this time?
deck.
I don't want to
Helps
do
to get
that.
points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Draymond Green. Alec Burks checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Russell in for Curry. Now here's Redick. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Burks finds Thompson. Back to Burks. And here's Russell, covered by Redick. Pass to Looney. Now here's Burks.
Green, nice.
Nailed from three-point land.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Here's Redick. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. Pass to Hart. One up, one down. 2
He just
points.
flew in.
First shot this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Over to the wing. Back to Thompson. Works for three. They get it back. Looney passes to Spellman.
And a moment here to check out
And
the
a foul.
stats
Cool.
for Russell. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 7 assists, and
What
4
is going
rebounds.
on?
Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming
What
off the
is
bench,
going
your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Hayes, he's checked
His
in.
entire world was
Well, the
like
former UCLA
going
Bruin,
absolutely
Kevon Looney.
wild.
Not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
Here's Spellman after J.J. Redick's bucket. Looney kicks to Thompson. Russell passes to Burks. Lets the three fly. And it's Russell missing. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong when it
so
comes to
far,
dunking.
coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Morris checked in for Lonzo Ball. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Burks against Redick. And the foul on Alec
Wow, that's
Burks.
weird that they're like, okay, so I'm
That's
pretty
his
sure
first
that's
foul.
actually, they're running down the clock.
Here's Redick on the mark with the 15-footer. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks.
Got it! Got it! Oh, what a shot!
I love that one.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My
All right, so we're down by
He
11.
had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
All the great Golden State Warriors score.
I think there are times where one.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green
What?
more often than not is the one setting the table.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
He's out there with Favors. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Nice.
Burks' shot is good.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release. One area the Warriors have stood out is their chemistry. Last season, we saw they were tested. On-court arguments, some tension, but this team too locked in to let that persist.
Favors, no good there. Good D by Thompson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Spellman, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And Steve, to what extent do you think that KD's free agency rumors affected the Warriors?
You know, I think it was a big part of it because everybody was talking. It was a lot of chatter for the first time we have seen with the Golden State Warriors team. Even when he got hurt in the playoffs, all you heard was, are they better without him?
No. What is it?
When you're at the top,
is it like
a lot of
an
noise.
automatic feature when
becomes critical?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Different look here for the Warriors. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Amari Spellman. Robinson's checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Burks. Now, here is Russell, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Takes the 3. It's good, and the New Orleans is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Curry.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And here are the numbers
All right,
for Holiday.
that was an illegal screen, and I knew that
for him
too.
last season. Put up about 21 points again, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Here's Ingram, finds the open look, and it's on target. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Curry outside, good on the dribble. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers.
Sinking threes all day long.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Double team on Holiday. Passes to Favors. Holiday looking for an opening. Right at the free throw line. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity. One of the better defenders in the league. Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
All right, we've come back.
Here to
Let's keep on top of this.
deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
Steph Curry
great
is
assessment.
a
Good
freak.
report. Thank you so
He's
much.
going wild, man.
And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic, but Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on. He comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
Now, here's ball. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Now the pass to Okafor. 5 on the clock. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, it's a reach or something. Reach foul. Is that what it's called?
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's the Warriors
don't ask
ball.
me how Steph Curry got that off
They're
the
on a
rebound.
16-5 run. Curry attacking. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. With They've led by as many as 14 points. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensive.
All right, I think we've got something going here.
Can make a difference in a game like this.
Draymond Green.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now, here's Ball.
Well, that was just unfortunate.
And there's Williamson on the assist by Ball. And that's now 10 points for Zion Williamson.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an
This
NBA
guy just
head
doesn't
coach.
stop.
He's been
Steph
working
Curry
as
is
an NBA
out of his
assistant.
mind.
Let's get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league, a decade coaching in college, worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
Here's Russell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans.
Steph Curry is a
Hayes is
fireball.
checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Now, here's Ball. Hayes down low. Looney on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Pelicans have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Omari Spellman has come in for Draymond Green. And Alec Burks subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Looney.
Did I do that?
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line.
Idea
Looking
why
at
he's
his
doing
numbers,
that.
just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Good on both. Redick with it. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
All right, we're back on top.
Trailed by a bunch.
We're back on
once they
top.
got going, the comeback was on. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Let's skip
The 2K
cutscene.
Sports Halftime Show.
He literally went.
Hello, basketball fan.
All right,
Golden
thanks,
State's
Dave.
first quarter could have gone much better. Their defense looked very out of sync, and it translated into... And that'll...
Shaq, what are you pointing at? What are you doing? All right.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Steph Curry still
has
the Human
been
Torch. Love to see
sensational.
it.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Steve, the number of timeouts
41
and
apiece.
fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
Here's Thompson after Drew Holiday's score. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 90 seconds now into the second half. Okafor trying to get over.
All right, they've got
Holiday
4
gets
points.
the bucket. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead. Curry against Ball. But they get it back. Can they get it? The shot by Curry, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows
Right,
how
so I think what I need to do
valuable
is get Steph
he
Curry
is
in the
to this
paint,
offense.
man. Like get him
And they're
in.
forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor, and Moore subbed in for Ball. Curry,
right, cool.
good.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it clean.
Like that.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Yeah, I don't really know
Just kind of
what to
stepping
do
aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's more penetrating. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I think it's just when it changes perspective, I still
Holiday's
haven't
got
wrapped
his
my head
4th
around.
assist in this one. Outside Robinson. Back to Green. He kicks to Cauley Stein. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Stolen by Thompson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Thompson with the bucket.
It gives your
Down by
offense yet
6.
another option when your
Down by
two-guard Klay
6.
Thompson can play inside and be physical.
Ingram finds Holiday. That's good for
He greened
Williamson
it.
on
He
the
greened it.
assist by Holiday. 14 points for Zion Williamson. Right side Robinson. Pass to
Bring it
Curry.
back around here.
There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Steph Curry.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
All right,
Well, you
5
talk
points
about
down.
Athletic families.
5 points down.
Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. 2 brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ejuan Moore. Favors.
Yep.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
Russell kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Russell. From deep three-point range. Pelicans with the rebound.
Lucky there.
Led by as many as 14 points. And Drew Holiday, one of the 3 brothers, playing in the NBA at the same time. Greg, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumleys for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Both good from the line that time.
All right, they're up by 9.
Warriors trail by 9, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Why? I didn't ask
moment
for
here
that.
to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, They'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Okafor's checked in for Hayes. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Thompson gets it to go.
Nice.
Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Knocked loose and stolen by Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Go, Hughes.
And now it's only a 5-point Pelican
Russell.
lead.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Russell against Holiday. Back to Redick.
He's a bit free for that,
rebound.
actually.
And that one's good by Favors. Favors got 9.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And yes, it's good. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Redick passes to Favors. Holiday against Russell. Now Holiday. And so it's New Orleans.
Right.
By 9.
Down by 9.
The quarter comes to a close. They've
We can do
dictated
it.
the pace.
We can do it.
Pushed the ball
It's only 9.
chance,
It's only 9.
It's paying off for them. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Their backcourt, Ball and Redick. Favors is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Okafor with the block.
That's pretty big, actually.
Ball
that was a good
against
opportunity for me to get some points back.
Ball finds Redick. Here's Hart. Plays it up and in off the pre-assist.
Man. 13 points we're behind.
By 13.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Russell. Pass to Robinson. From deep. Here's Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor. First one falls for it.
I don't know why the camera's doing
making a
this.
switch here. Ingram's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Redick. The dish to Favors. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond.
He really brought that down on me, man. Up by
He's
14.
a great shooter, but
I don't know how we're going to go here.
JJ finding the open man.
Here's Thompson. And again,
I can't even hit those points in like from
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He lobs it up. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Can we bring it back?
The beauty of Draymond as
12
a
points.
facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Now, here's Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got the lead up
14
to 14
points.
now for the
I don't know if we can do it.
Man, just adding insult
don't have much time.
to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Timeout called the Warriors. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Warriors, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Looney. And Stephen Curry subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout.
Cool.
He told them you
Let's
can
roll.
do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Here's Redick. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Williamson with it, working on Green. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Yep, it counts. 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
Yep, I don't know if we'll be able to do it, man.
First half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify.
I don't understand why this is happening to me on the free
People have
throws.
called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And Okafor with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Ingram. Here's Williamson. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's foul number 2 for him. Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. Pelicans leading by 14. Derek Favors. And here is Ball. And Robinson comes to help. A floater. Okafor kicks to Holiday. Back to Okafor. Basket counts. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Ball dishes to Holiday. .131 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Ingram missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okafor's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New Orleans.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So
yeah, that's unlucky. Well, I don't know about unlucky. It's just I got a lot of work I need to be doing on my, mostly on like defense, but also finishing.
With their 2nd win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these 2 teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
You know, he was flying.
All right. What we'll do is we'll go no quit, sim to the end.
Around
yep. Quit. All right, and then we're going to go out and just do some single player matches just so we can get on top of this. So we can work on our game. Alright. Or, actually, no, we'll just go through the next one and we can just practice it then. Yes, meet with the trainer. In the parking lot. Nice. Guess we'll do that. Chat with the team, keep them happy. It's funny how that, that's a thing.
good days with my dogs, now I'm ATL chillin'. Look who's back with a soul that's different. I don't need dead weight, show you what's missing. You only messing with the pictures, not chasing. Funny how they treat you when your love is for the ticket.
Yep. Okay.
You got the wrong one, must have been mistaken.
To 2K TV, Candace Parker, I am fangirling out right now. I'm like, oh, it's just an honor to be in your presence.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So what's it like being in 2K? Like, this is a historic moment for WNBA. This is awesome.
No, I think that this is great. You know, the first person I called was my nephew. He's like the biggest 2K fan, and his response was like, what's your rating gonna be? And I was like,
all right. All right.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on Payday. Well, yeah, they got a lot of pride there. There's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Cleveland. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've done exactly what they set out to do. Start strong, position yourself early, and then make everyone believe you're a championship contender.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for Golden State, McKinney and Green at the 3 and the 4. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Looney in at the center position. Curry's shot is good. Many players on their best behavior to start the year. Do things get more chippy as the season goes on?
If you were in a marriage, Kevin, let's say, and you are. Let's say you had what's called the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Right around December, that's about your 5th year marriage. And guys start to think about, you know what, I keep seeing you every day, and I don't like how it is that I'm playing, and I don't like where we are right now. It's cold in this gym. What is going on? That might spill over occasionally to competition on the floor.
Well, because my wife plays this game, watches our broadcast,
yeah.
I'm always in the honeymoon stage.
I'm looking at you, Kevin, and I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe she's playing it.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Good D by Rubio.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't
maybe I preferred it
to
when the camera was shaking everywhere.
Offense get to the rim.
Good on the second free throw.
Interesting that Phoenix has gone through all these different iterations since the loss of Hall of Famer Steve Nash, but this young core potentially coming together where they've bookended their front court and their back court with Ayton and Booker.
And the Warriors miss again. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Booker, with no one around, connects from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Well, Brent, looking at the Suns' future, Ayton's development could really determine how far they rise.
I think it's not all on his shoulders, but certainly as a big guy out there, to have a presence on a nightly basis and some consistency is the challenge for DeAndre Ayton. He has all the physical tools and by all accounts has the work ethic to go along with it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Curry can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw tonight. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Golden State. Russell comes in for Steph Curry. Kaminsky is checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Oubre. Free throw good, Booker.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense, and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important,
so
his
guys, just trying to figure out
decision-making.
what's happening.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Not sure what's going on here.